Okay. Peekaboo. We have returneth to another wonderful stream. I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be kind of a vibe type of stream. Got a lot of things that I need to do. We're just going to go by them one by one, see how far we can get. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take 1 second to fill up my water bottle. 1 second, guys. Let me just set up the BRB button. Boom. BRB. Okay, I've returned. There we go. All right. Did all this. These are all good. These are all merged. I wanted to redo this sword slightly. And just find the right version of the sword. I wonder if this is merged or not. Is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's cool. Just make a copy of this. And I'll show you how you can do a sword really easily. Go. Grab those together. Actually, it's kind of hard to see these vertices. Huh. Maybe I should change that really quickly. I've been a little bit annoyed by it for a while now. My vertices are way too dark because you're just straight up just black. Where's my viewport? Themes, there it is. 30 viewport. Vertex. Let's do like a nice, like a brighter blue maybe. Let's see. That's the vertex. Then you've got the vertex select. Wait, does it not update right away? Oh, it's the edge selection. Okay. It's a little bit nicer. Actually see what's going on. You have a vertex selected. What does the vertex select do, though? It's not changing color, it's just white. Can I reset this to default? No, I can. So edges are still... Alright, that's fine. Right, so what you do, right, is you want this inner edge and the outer edge. Let's bring this up here. Bring it down. And straight down again. Actually, I just want to connect these two. Align them. And the thing is, you don't want to add a face to them yet, because that's going to mess up. I want this a little bit. Also apply the scale. I think if you add a face to these, things will go wonky. Right, if I do this. Actually, no. It doesn't have to be going wonky. Yeah, no, it's fine. So these need to be way up. Also, this needs to be further up there. There you go, kind of like that. And I can just grab this other vertex here, I mean this other face, and just drag it to the side right there. You can apply a mirror modifier. Now this is going to look weird, but we'll fix it later. Cairo says hi. Hello, Cairo. How are you, my friend? I can grab these two faces, or these edges, and slide them in. And we'll fill this side up as well. There's a face. And now you see we've got this really bad stuff over here. This is all wonky, because we pulled this in. It needs more geometry, so we're just going to add faces by cutting them in. And we don't even have to worry about anything crazy. We can straight up just do crisscross pattern across this side here, because we don't even care about the geometry. We just care about this printing well. Wait, okay, maybe I did it wrong. You do need to see these. There you go. Why is it doing that? The heck? No, I wanted to click over here. It's like you're sewing it up. There you go. So now you got that again. But the thing is, because this one was like nasty, I'm just going to apply like a Boolean modifier. Also, I'm going to remove some vertexes here. And then we're going to add a crease. I'm going to add a crease here as well. Oh wait, is this what the vertex select looks like? Let me make sure that looks good as well. Cairo asks, how did you learn to model? I'm just curious. YouTube videos? Ah, this is how they're selected. Okay, I'm just gonna make that like green, I guess. Sure, why not? I know they're selected at least. There you go. I'm gonna add another crease. And then I'll add a crease here as well. And now if I apply a subdiv, I need a crease here as well. And there. If I apply the subdiv, all this wonkiness will vanish into a nice smooth looking mesh. Just looks a little bit cleaner, you know? There you go. Scale it up a little bit. Let's slide that into place and remove this one. I guess we can just pull this down a little. So, did I not finish this? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Grab this, slide it down a little. There you go. Who cares? You are really good at modeling. Love your models. Aw, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Also, we should clean this up a little bit. I'm just going to redo that part as well. Actually, can I subdiv this? Oh, yeah, I can. That's a lot of geometry, though, actually. How about I just add this together and then do a remesh? Will that work? Kind of. Just gonna smooth it, maybe. No, that doesn't look great. Undo. Goes like that. Goes in, goes up. Keep that one. And I guess what I did is I just made some cuts like this. There you go. Make an array. Which one is it? This one? -1. We can make an inset maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. You've got like a little, I don't know, like sci-fi engine on the sword, whatever do you call it? Don't exactly know what you're supposed to call it. Remove these, join it all together. There you go. Oh wait, I forgot all about the frickin' this thing. Make that as well. Looks like this. That rounded shape. Cut it in there. Do. I can actually see it. About there looks good to me. Make sure that this is copied to the other side. Yep. Looks good. Save it. Join it together. Is this still? Oh, I hope this doesn't crash on me. Do. Stop crashing, Blender. I didn't mean to apply a subdiv. I swear. I didn't mean to. Kara says I joined your Discord server. Oh, nice. Welcome to the community, dude. How did you find me, Mr. Cairo? Did you find me in the algorithm? Or did you find one of my videos? Ah, it's crashing! Stop crashing! No! Do. Save. Let's remesh this as well. Kara says, I just found a random live stream and I found you and love your model. So yeah, aw, nice. That's sick, dude. Wait, I keep forgetting the freaking little blade thing. Am I stupid? Am I a little bit dumb, perhaps? Loose parts. There you go. Now it's true to the original again. Now we join it. Now we remesh. Now we decimate. So do you want to learn how to do how to make modeling as well, Cairo? Or do you just like hanging out? Or do you print pretty models? I like to listen to your live stream while modeling sometimes. Ah, sick. Wait a minute, I'm someone else's background music and noises? That's crazy. That's a crazy concept to me. That's cool though. I like that. Let me lull you to sleep with my ASMR. There you go. Perfect. Still feel like there's a little bit of wonkiness up there. Wait, did I just freaking finish it? Didn't mean to do that. Remove. How do I keep fucking this up? Am I stupid? Okay, so I did merge this. That's fine. We'll just use the sculpt mode. No one will be any the wiser. All right. I'll grab this sword. Do. Do. Bow. It's a better sword. Okay. Now we grab. What should I make this one in a slightly higher fatality as well? I guess I will. It's not necessary. Why does this one... Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. I need this to apply rotation. Then I can put it in there. Actually, wait, I'm doing this all wrong. Copy. apply rotation. There you go. Oh, wait. It's to be on normal. There you go. It's better. Delete this one. Now. Do this. Copy the rotation. There you go. That works. Or move this to the side here. I got a hand with a sword. Actually, I should just probably remesh this as well. Is there a smooth? Does that work? No. That doesn't work either. That's fine. Visual geometry to mesh. Going into the hand. It's all good. It's all Gucci. All right, we have the swords. We have the chests. Guess I can. Do my magnet cube technique real quick. Mr. Dingleton says, awesome looking models, mate. Hey, thanks, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm trying to finish up these Imperial Guard models. I just separated all of these, so literally all of them are like individual pieces now, and they're all cleaned up and they're all printable. And you can even, if you wanted to modify these yourself, you can just separate them by loose parts and just start deleting stuff. Or, you know, adding other things. You can even add things, not only remove. I'm just trying to like dress them back up now, because they're missing the torsos, obviously. So trying to kind of put them back together in a way that makes sense. Oh, this is the wait, hold up. How did I fuck this up? I hadn't seen this little error here. me fix that real quick. There you go. Grab this as well. All right, that's better. Join these back together now. Wait, they're still... Okay. Am I seeing another little vertex popping out? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, we're good. Save that. So that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Do 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 do. Mr. Dingleton says, damn, they look so cool. How long did it take to get this good? About 2 years-ish? About 2 years-ish. Of watching YouTube videos and figuring stuff out. There you go. And now, I should be able to place these back in position. Nice. Two years is nothing. Looking at your work, I was thinking 10. Really? That's a really big compliment. Thanks. I wouldn't say so personally. But, that's, yeah. No, it's about 2 years struggling. You know, using a lot of references, making sure that you... I think I used to model at least... Well, I used to. What am I saying? I currently model about 3 hours a day, almost every day. But I think I started doing like 1 hour a day. Just figuring it out, just to like build good habits and stuff. Because it can be a little bit daunting, but I recommend if you want to learn this stuff, do something that you really like. Like, model things that you want to model, you know? Don't model things you don't even like. Because then it's just going to be an uphill battle. But for me, I love these types of models, so it's not that hard on me personally. I could do this stuff for hours, just because I love doing it. These back in there. Kind of reconstructing these models now for the eventual render that I'll have to do. Good advice. We'll definitely implement in my learning process. Oh, nice, dude. We have a lovely Discord of many people that learn from my modeling and also that just print my models because they think they're cool. And you know, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Usually, I'll be happy to help you along with any issues that you may have. And of course, I make resources and tutorials as well myself. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can figure out either through archived streams or the tutorials. Yeah. There we go. Put that in there. 3 more. And I would also say, if you're looking for another piece of advice, is don't be afraid to put that stuff that you made out there. If you look at my first few models, they are horrendous. Oh my god, I'm almost embarrassed to even talk about them. That's how bad they were. Look like malformed pieces of clay. Like a Play-Doh sculpture that a child made, you know what I mean? But don't be afraid. Let yourself be seen. There's always going to be people that like your stuff or like aspects of your work. I'm not the most successful guy out there. Not at all. But, you know, people like my work, miraculously so, and that speaks for itself. There you go. Put that guy back in place. Get the captain guy. Put him in. Bonk. Check out your VODs videos. Deserved sub. Hey, awesome, dude. Happy to have you. Like I said, I don't know if I said this, but it's stated in many places. I stream 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually during the same hours. Sometimes I'm a little late, sometimes a little early because I've got ADHD. It's hard for me to stick to any schedule at all. Well, you'll be finding me here. Grinding on that grind. Here we go. Save this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to do the heads. Because look at what's missing. These are really cool guys, but they ain't got no heads. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no head, Lieutenant Dan. Is that what he said? Is that what Tom Hanks says in that one movie? I don't remember. Copy this, paste this. Let's give him the guns real quick. There you go. There you go. Will pop in every time I can. Aw, dude. You're awesome, man. You know, any type of support like that is always super appreciated. Just watching, it boosts me in the algorithm. Maybe people can find out about my channel, you know, and then the community can grow. And then I can sell my models and become super rich. Nah, but yeah, it's nice. This is a dream come true, modeling for money. I wouldn't do anything else. I've done anything else, and it's not as satisfying as this. I can tell you. I can tell you what. I can tell you what. Where's the other gun? Where's the other gun that I have lying around? Is it here? Yeah, there it is. There we go. All right. Actually, need to make sure that this is all in the same thing there. Set this for the render dupes. Make sure we don't export these during the final export. That would be a little bit silly. Matter of fact, I will have to edit them later. Oh, and I forgot I need to add all the freaking numbers, dude. Oh, Lord. Alright. Let's do that real quick. I hope this is gonna be fine. Nothing is gonna be vanishing, is there? Face orientation looks good. That's fine. Wait, if I boolean these, is that gonna... No, okay, it doesn't merge these together. That's nice. Do. Really optimized this file pretty well. For the amount of like separate unmerged objects there are, having only 2 million polygons per like model is quite a feat. Very happy about that. Wondering if I should make like a little inscription on all of these, like ProxyBrewer made model or something. I don't really have any DRM on my stuff. I may have to. I think actually I might have to do that, to be fair. It's really good. Just in case any people try to rip me off. go. Got all the numbers in there. Oops, I just knocked the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, this is all good. It's all peachy. Let's see, how can we really make that quickly? Let's ask the AI. See, can we do that? Text. I would like to add those markings just in case. ProxyBrewer. Can I make this circular? Is that going to work? I don't know exactly how to do that. Actually, maybe I can import my logo here. That'll probably work. Where's my logo? Assets. Logo. Do I have an SVG? Logo. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Oh my god. Yes, yes. There it is. Can we give this a... Can I solidify this? Is that gonna work? Oh, okay. Not like that. That might work. What's happening? Oh, stop doing that. Give it a... There we go. Give it some depth there. Is that gonna work? Yeah. That'll work. Where should I do it? Under his toes, maybe? Does that even translate? Yeah, it does. That's crazy. That's cool, though. Oops. Oh, wait. I make multiples of these? There you go. A little bit of brand recognition there. I should just do this quicker. Go. Sheets of mesh. Nice little mark on everything. Wait, did I delete that? Oh no, it's back here. Yeah, that's all gone. Save that. Okay, that's all good. Do some tests here. This still will do the loose material though, right? Yeah, it's all good. I wonder if this is also still going to be printable. Did it make any non-manifold stuff? I wonder. I hope not. Otherwise I have to non-manifold all of these. Should be fine though. Hopefully. Just test a couple of them. Oh, I don't like this song at all. Holy fuck. What a terrible song. There we go. Let's go pose by pose. And remove the render dupes. Gosh, that deleted everything. This one is all loose, though. Yeah, this one's fine. Why is it doing that? What? Oh no. Don't tell me I ruined these models. These are all good. What about the rest? These are good. These all look fine. So it's just the parts that I merged just then. I need to be remeshed probably. Yeah. I have to remesh a couple of these. This one needs to be remeshed. Ew. Do I have a version of this? Yeah, this is the clean version. Maybe I don't want to do all that extra work. Wait, but... these cuts were clean, though. I don't think I have to remanifold any of these, do I? No, not really. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, instead of like making a bad cut and having to redo all of it, these are all good. I wonder if it's because it was a... what do you call it? If it was because it was a curve instead of a like actual object, that I just made it all non-manifold. Because these are all good. Alright, then I'm just going to hide a floating object inside, which will merge. Grab the other object there. Thank God for autosaves, otherwise I'd have to do a lot of extra work there. Oops. Is this manifold? Maybe I should have done that first, making this thing manifold. Wait, let's try that actually. Does that work? It's a little better. Still, it would be better to just hide it inside. Is that going to work? Yeah, it works. All right. Let's move on to the heads. Delete this. Open a new file. And then grab an old save. Not that one. This one. Go. Le helmet. This in the original right there. Cut that off. Okay. Here's my references. Go. Let's make a yelling version of this guy. Really, I should Shift D this. Also, I should reduce the... Can I reduce the topology here? This is very dense for a head. Very, very, very dense. Also, this helmet needs to be closed. I'm gonna do it in kind of a crude way. Just filling that up. And then filling the top part up as well. Boom. And then remeshing this. Oops, not quite. That's fine. Million here. This thing is really 3 million polygons? How? 1 million. Just the face? No way. Should have gone to sculpt mode then. This is 150. That's what it's at. What about 0.2? Is that going to be fine? Ooh, it's not a lot of geometry. Alright, well, whatever. We'll keep the 3 million per head, I guess. Not happy about it, but what can you do? do 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 do. Okay. What is happening? Why is this lagging? Hey, why are you lagging? I didn't even do anything. I didn't even gosh darn do anything. Delete this. Why is it lagging? Did I not save? Oh, didn't save. Heads. What? I'm just duplicating. What's happening? I guess I have a modifier on somewhere. I think I see the modifier on the right side. It's cube 10 and 6. But I have to undo it first. Stop. Go away. Doo-doo. Hudson Aberdeen says, just found your channel. Really been enjoying your back catalog. Aw, dude, awesome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm just gonna... there we go. Visual geometry to mesh. Work. You stupid head. Stop lagging my blender. Go, 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 go. There you go. Now it can move. I don't know what I finalized, but seems to be working now. Put it down. There we go. Now, we're gonna make him yawn. Or rather, we're gonna make him yell. Wait. Now when I remesh it... wait. What is happening? It has to be 150. There we go. Okay. Did I apply the scale? Let's make sure I applied the scale as well. And before I go crazy. Surely when I try to remesh this now, it won't freaking explode, will it? No, okay. Delete, delete. Go down. Duplicate. Make him yell. Make him yell. Where's my box mask? Lasso mask. Yeah. Remember, bounding box center, otherwise the pivot won't show up. Actually, I'm just gonna remove this for now so I can see it. Oops, didn't mean to delete it, I mean to hide it. Invert. His skull doesn't move with it, it's just the jaw. The rotate brush. Move her down. About there, maybe. Try to push that expression a little bit. Okay. Remove the mask. Grab the mask tool. Actually, just remesh first. Grab this. Invert. Pull this in. Smooth this out. Smooth those lips out a little bit. Now let's try to really make them look like they're screaming. Push those cheeks up a little bit. Really get that snarl going, you know, when you're really snarling and yelling. Do like that. Pull those lips up higher. Let's give him some teeth, shall we? He looks like an old man right now. Grab a cube. Scale it down. Remesh it. Scrape it down. How did you find me, Hudson? Aberdeen? Did you find me in the algorithm? Or do you know me from 3D miniature websites? Let's do 0.2 on this. I'm gonna try something new here. And actually, sculpt some teeth, like individual teeth. Usually I don't do that, but Heck, why not? That look interesting. Hudson says, I'm looking for advice on how to sculpt guardsmen, making models for my Dark Heresy RPG party and running into Blender ignorance issues. Ignorance? What does that mean? You mean like you don't know? I mean, obviously, if you have issues, you don't know something, but... What does ignorance mean? Need to box trim this. Hudson says I can't sculpt clothes worth a dang. You know what? I'll give you a... Just for you, I'll give you a quick tutorial on how to sculpt clothes, okay? Here you go. Pay attention. It's gonna be real quick. Just smooth this out real quick. Right. Clothing 101. Here's clothing anatomy, okay? You have to draw the points of tension. For example, if there's a point of tension here, the lines will flow towards the point of tension. This is how clothing works. Everything flows towards the point of tension. And the folds are never as hard as you think they'll be, except for when there's big indentations necessary for gravity. So maybe on the top, a little bit of indentation over here would look good. And I've got a really natural looking fold, just like that. So if you have an arm, for example, this is going to be an arm, okay? We're just going to pretend that this is an arm. Doesn't look like an arm right now, but whatever. Whatever. This is like an elbow, right? Let me just make it a little bit nicer. Where's my... Doesn't really look like an arm, but whatever. There's going to be a point of tension up on the elbow. because that's where the bend is. So then the folds will usually be like this. And then you can add some depth to it. You have to just follow the gravity of the fold. Oops, actually this looked a little bit better. And then if this is the upper arm, usually it would be kind of a crisscross. So usually you've got these Y-shaped folds, and you've got crisscross folds, and you can kind of just go in between, alternating towards points of tension. So the points of tension will usually be either on top of the cloth. So for example, you can this is going to be the upper, there's going to be an arm beneath this clothing, and it's going to be holding the clothing up over here. So that's where the tension starts, and then it'll fall naturally in kind of a semi-random pattern, usually in a crisscross or in a Y formation. So if this is the shoulder, or if this is the elbow, this is the shoulder up here. This is how it's going to go. The points of tension are going to stay on top, and the wrinkles are going to be on the sides. And if this is the elbow, then this is where the folds are going to fall towards, and then fall down from. And then that's pretty much the anatomy of clothing. So this would be like the chest or whatever. Just you've got the shoulder over here. This is the upper arm, elbow, and then down here you could have like an I don't know, an arm or a hand or something. You know, this is like, pretend that that's a hand. Whatever. You know what I mean. But yeah. And if you practice that enough, you'll eventually understand how most clothing falls. It's all just points of tension and noise in between. That's all you have to look at. So if you can analyze where the points of tension are, you can always draw lines towards those areas, and usually it's gonna look fine. People don't really like, the more straight it looks, the worse it looks. So it's actually better if you're messy doing it, and you just smooth it out a little bit. It's really just an exercise in randomness most of the time, as long as the lines draw towards the points of tension. Not much different from, well, human anatomy. As long as you, once you know where the length marks are, you'll be really quick to identify them. And then it's just a puzzle of how you fit those shapes together. I would definitely also recommend looking at references if it's... because references are just necessary. Working without references is a little bit stupid, in my opinion. You're making it way too hard for yourself if you're not working with reference. Oh. What happened here? Need to make sure that this is good as well. What the hell's happening? Go. What is happening? Am I freaking... Oh. James Blake purchased something. Good lord. Someone just subscribed to my channel? What happened? Oh my goodness. I just got a new Sage on stream. That's the first. James Blake. Thank you, James Blake. Thanks for subscribing to my Patreon. Let me send you those models real quick. Hudson Aberdeen says, I picked up a Uniforms of History type book that's been super useful. Any recommendations making clothing baggier? I've been using mask and duplicate to make pants and shirts. Make clothes baggier? Well, baggy clothing just means that there's more weight towards the bottom of the tension curves. So what I just showed you, where, you know, the tension has folds, basically the folds draw down from the tension points. That just means those folds can go even deeper. You can almost even trace them back into it. So instead of, let me show you again. What the hell? Whoa. You've got 2 points of tension here. Usually, if the clothes are rather tight, they would go... It also helps if you have the stabilized stroke on, like here. They would go like this. Something like that, you know? But if they were really baggy clothing, you could instead do something like this, where it almost goes all the way back around. Let's see, how would I do this? I would do something like this. That automatically makes it look more baggy, you know what I mean? So the points of tension have so many extra folds that almost reach back around to the other points of tension. And that makes just a baggier looking look overall. So these are tighter because they don't trace all the way back. They trace to other points of tension. For example, there's a point of tension there, and there's probably one there. That's where these could trace to. And then there's going to be some points in the middle that you can connect. But if they're really baggy, the folds will seek the higher points of tension by really just, hamming it up. That's it. That's the best way I could describe it. Tight-looking clothes will find other points of tension lower on the model. Baggy clothes will try to find the higher points of tension. Let me just send the models real quick. What's happening? What the heck? There we go. I had to send someone who just subscribed to my Patreon the models really quickly. I wonder if they are in the stream right now, or if they just happened to subscribe at this exact time. Lol234 says, "Is Cairo in here? I'm fan of both you and him." I think there was a user named Cairo in here. Yeah, I think so. Or is that you on another... Wait, do you type... Wait, hold up. Let me scroll up here. Why do you both type in the same way. Lol234, you typed the same way as Cairo. Is this some Blue's Clues shit? What's happening? What's going on? You trying to trick me? Hudson Aberdeen says, I just subscribed. Wait, wait, so is you, Hudson, that subscribed to my Patreon just now? That's cool, dude. That's really awesome. If that's true. That is sick. I just sent you the models. Yes, sir. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just sent you them. I hope you enjoy those. Oh, boy. Agustin Brando says, hi, why the board games toy are famous? Excuse me? I'm getting distracted here. Let's continue. Grab this. Link object data. Kara says, yo, I'm just messing with you. What are you doing, buddy? Are you using bots? Gungaga Slayer says, hey, nice heads. Hey, thanks, man. You must be good at giving head also. Yeah? I guess that would be true. To a certain extent, I would be good at giving heads. If you're talking about 3D printable head. I don't like the expression on these it's a little bit too much. They look a little bit silly. Yo, calm down there, Mr. Gungaga Slayer. Keep it chill, brother. Don't be pushing nothing, brother. We're not doing that. Zero tolerance policy here, buddy. I will have your nuts squashed, okay? I will have you nuked from orbit. Keep it chill. Here we go. It's a little bit better. think the expression was a bit too out there. I will have the mods crush your nutsack. You keep being so profane in my chat, okay? You'll be turned into a servitor. Do not mess with me. I have the power to sculpt you in compromising positions, okay? Let's see. That's a good head over there. Augusto Brando says, I'm also 3D artist, but how its board game concepts are working can explain, please. Listen, man. Board games have all different kinds of rules. If you're talking about how to model for them, I would suggest looking up references for the board games that you are interested in. I myself make models for Grimdark settings, like one-page rules, Warhammer, and the Trench Crusade. So those are the types of board games that I like, and that's what I make the models for. See what these look like here. Shadows on. Yeah, I like them. These look pretty cool. Okay. Let's make a different looking helm. I mean, yeah, helmet. Shift duplicate. Let's try to make like more of like a fully closed helmet. Let's try to sculpt what that looks like. Oops. Or if I should just close this entirely like that. Hudson asks, one more question. Do any of your past live streams show the process of base? They have the show process of base, body, and boots and uniform. I think so. I think I did the tank commanders completely from scratch. I don't think I did the base body from scratch, but I have a recording of it that I still need to upload. Like start to finish, how to like sculpt the entire body and stuff like that. So that's still pending. But I think I did, I mean, the boots and the clothes and stuff I did definitely on the tank commanders. I mean, I do that pretty much on every... I nearly always start with the clothes on every release. I do, like, adapt the stuff that I already have, because there's no need to resculpt something that you already have. But, I think you can definitely still learn from most of my archived streams. I'm gonna see what this looks like. Just gonna like roughly sketching the helmet, seeing if it looks good. I'm not quite convinced yet. I like this particular shape. Hudson says, awesome, thanks, makes sense to use your existing resources. Yeah, man, I mean, like I said, use references and use the stuff that you make, because, you know, you don't need to... Once you've made something, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If it works, it works. Like I said, I think I've only made a base mesh twice in my life. The first one was from like 3 years ago, or two or 3 years ago when I started. And then the second one I made like a couple of months ago. With my... Let's see, what was the model again? I think it was the Bonaparteus model that I made on in my catalog. That's when I redid the base mesh that I'm pretty much using now. I still had some tweaks here and there with proportions every now and then, but yeah. Always reusing my own stuff. Agustin says, oh, okay, I really like this expression. Style is nice. And how did you maintain the mesh count in Blender? You remesh or didn't topo? I remesh a lot of my stuff, Agustin. I try to not... Like a full model, which is like a full human body, I don't want to keep it above 2 million polygons. That's like pretty much the limit per model for me. I think this is kind of an interesting look. I feel like it needs to be higher though. And this needs to be thinner in the middle. Yeah, thanks for subscribing, by the way, Hudson. Very, very cool of you. I hope you enjoy those models, and I hope to see you on stream. That'll be cool. That'll be freaking cool. Look forward to printing them. Have a great week, everybody. Hey, have a great weekend, man. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend. There we go. Starting to look like something now. I like this helmet. It looks pretty cool. I think he needs some goggles, though. Also, probably some, like, rebreather type stuff on the side of his head. Some cylinders. Mirror. And Gasting says, "That's cool, man. I see your artwork in Cult." Oh, yeah. I see you. Yeah, I got a bunch of Cult uploads. I'm still missing a couple of my releases on there. I need to update those a little. What does this look like in green? Looks interesting. I think these edges on the side need to go higher. Otherwise it looks a little bit silly. Yeah, something like that. Can I... Surely I can pull this slightly higher. Without the need of this chin strap. Yeah, it looks a lot better already. Different matte cap. There we go. Cool. And now I'm gonna have to retopologize this. Actually, do I like this? Can I add something? I mean, it looks sleek, that's for sure. I like the way it looks. Let's just try it. Let's retopologize this really quickly. So let's change the music, because this is horrible. There we go. Does that not work? There you go. I guess it doesn't. That's fine. Wait, you can't draw through these? I thought you could. Oh, I guess not. Okay. It's fine. I think I need that one actually. Probably don't need this one either. Hold on. What is happening here? Wait, but Now, why is it doing that? I don't like that. That looks strange. Guess I can fill up this underside. Gaston Brando says, you know ZBrush? A little bit. I like Blender more, though. Blender is my software of choice. Looks a little better, but not much. I wonder why this is doing it like that. That's nasty. Maybe I have to do this instead. It almost fixed the issue. Not quite. That does not help me. It's pretty cool. Let's create the visor type thing. We could just copy this. And then do this. Actually, no. Just drag it up. Should work. Delete these. Just drag these forward. What's happening? Cool. I feel like it's too far outward though. It needs to be more inward. Yeah. Kind of like that. Cool. Sick. Just gonna move this high poly over there. Okay, not bad. I like this actually. Looks good. Looks pretty chic. Make that thicker. I make this thicker, or is it gonna explode? Not sure if I like this. Maybe this needs to be tighter. extra corner there. No, then I like the sleek design better. This doesn't look quite right though. It looks fine for now. I have to sculpt this a little bit. I don't like the way that this moves, though. God. There you go. Why is this up so high? Stop. Go down. There we go. Needs to be rounded. Otherwise, this shape is so strange. It like gets pinched. I don't want it. Such a weird look. What is that? Why is it doing that? Nah, it's not interesting. That looks better generally. Still not quite happy about it. I do like that helmet design though. Just very sleek, very basic. Should just merge this with the face as well. Brand DMZ asks, what's his name? That's a good question. What do you think his name should be? What kind of name do you think he should have by his looks? These are cool. Thank you. Brand DMC says you could make keychains out of these. Keychains. I mean, yeah, fair enough. You could, for sure. They're intended to be 3D printed for tabletop models. Try to look at them with the shadow, shall we? Looks pretty decent. Not too bad. I like those faces. I like the helmet. He looks like a Gar. Gar as in Garfield? He does look like he hates Mondays and wants his lasagna. It's like, let's get this money, I guess. Also make one with like a face mask, like a bandana type thing. Just like his face like wrapped in like a cloth. Actually, I'm being silly. There's a faster way to do this. Whoops. Brand DMC asks, what 3D printer do you use? I use a Mars 2 Pro, an ancient device made by the dinosaurs. But you know, my philosophy is, if they look good on a shitty device, imagine what they look like on a good one. A face mask thing. Spec ops type thing. Pretty cool. Actually, if I want to make this more, I should do it like this, where it follows the silhouette of the face a little bit better. We also want one with like glasses, right? Make another scowling type face, maybe. Move all these up a little bit. Whoa. expression. Eh. Urgh. Urgh. Actually fatten his face up a little bit, maybe. Did I just copy it, or did I? Okay, I did. Shouldn't have merged those eyes together. Should have done that at the last step. It's a little annoying to change the face now. I may have to grab an old model. Make him look completely fucking miserable. This isn't the most miserable man. I don't know what it would be. Need to give him bags under his eyes too. I love this guy. This is me every day. He's literally me. Oh my god. This guy's depressed. Holy shit. That's funny. That's so funny. Oh god. Oh shit. Bro is clinically depressed, actually. Need to make those bags a little sharper. I don't know why that's so funny. What does that remind me of? Oh my, he's seen some shit. Holy fuck. He has seen some shit. I'm cracking up. God. Sergeant depressed. Oh, it reminds me of the shell-shocked fucking image. What is it called? The shell-shocked meme? Shell-shocked soldier? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Ugh, I'm dying. All right. I've been sculpting for about 3 hours now. Let's recap really quickly what we've done. We have finished up pretty much the entire release. These are all separated and cut. You've got different chest variations. Everything is removable down to the clothing. If you don't want the knee pads, you can remove them. If you don't like the chest plating or the straps, you can remove it all. All the way down to the clothing. Even the hands are all separate parts. You can even remove the stock if you want to. You can put a different gun on his hands. All these guns are modular. And then we went on to the heads here. Got a couple of good basic heads going. I want to make a female as well. A female head. I need some sunglasses versions of these heads as well. So they have like some goggles or some electronic stuff on them. And I need to make some commander heads as well. What's left to do is finishing up these heads and also creating the sleeveless arms versions for some of the weapons. Actually, I'm going to do sleeveless for all of them, so pretty much all versions are going to have sleeveless arms as well. And I think that might actually be the most modular infantry builder for generic infantry Imperial Guard that you can even get in the world. So yeah, what I aim to do is I aim to like make all of these heads on-merged as well, so you can just swap them out. You can swap out the helmets and the whatever. All of these things are going to be on-merged, so you can always choose whatever you want to do. Anyway, that was it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back on Monday with the next stream. I do not stream on the weekends. I'm just going to take some time off. Here come the plugs, guys, really quickly. Visit ProxyBrewer.com, ladies and gentlemen, for all of these models. If you subscribe to my Patreon or my mini factory, you can get these models every month. There's 2 tiers, the Scholar tier and the Sage tier. Make sure to join the Discord channel. We have a competition going right now. If you paint and paint one of my models, you can win $70 if you send in some images of them. That's going to be before the end of this month, so make sure to join the Discord and send in your images, and then you have a chance of earning cash. What else? Oh yeah, like the video, guys. Subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. You have to leave a comment. It really helps me out if you want to boost the stream, boost the channel. Helps us get into the algorithm. And is there anything else I want to talk about? I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye-bye. Goodbye.